Hello everybody, welcome. Welcome to a giant black screen. Not entirely sure. Oh, there we go. Whew. Thought something had gone terribly wrong there. I haven't got all sorts of fancy things on my streams like stickers and donations and bits and whatnot, so I'll just have to make do with just me and the screw. So welcome everybody. Who have we got here? Well, I've got a Karma, hello, and a Wandering Lisa, and a Gemstone, and a Sithy, and a Dylan, and a Tevin. Hey, all the peoples. And thank you to Lando Calrissian for subscribing to my channel, whoever you may be. Thank you. So, I'm not entirely sure, it's been that long since I played this game, I can't exactly remember where I got up to. I know having to deal with a Vampire High Council, who I really just want to kill because they're irritating and possibly evil. Well, the vampires, they're just evil by default really in this game, most of them. Ah, hello, Lando Calrissian. There he is. Thank you very much for your subscription. And I'm glad you're excited, Gem. I'm also doing this playthrough as a non killing of citizens, basically. Because this game doesn't have a difficulty setting. Well, they've introduced a hardcore mode now because apparently people thought it wasn't hard enough, and they must just obviously be monsters because I think this game is plenty hard, but hey ho. So basically, to get the most XP, you feed on citizens after talking to them and finding out information about them. The blood gets richer and you get more XP from them. But also, they're all connected, most of the citizens in the game. So if you kill one, you kind of lose out on their information if you haven't got it all. And you also lose out maybe on information from other people as well, because that connection's been broken. So you don't get the full story, but you do get XP to level up. So if you don't kill citizens, which I'm going through a no-kill playthrough, the only way to earn XP is from killing enemies and completing missions, and you don't get as much XP from that as you do from feeding on citizens. So you level up at a much slower rate. So the game, you can make the game as hard or as easy for yourself as you want by choosing to feed or not feed. So yeah, but apparently it wasn't difficult enough for people. So the developers listened to their fan base and introduced a hardcore mode, which fair dues to them. It just has very long loading menus. Hey Talon! Yeah, it is pretty good. You're basically you were a doctor and you've been turned into a vampire against your will, and it's set in the 1890s. I think it's 1890s, early 1900s kind of time frame in London, and there's a plague sweeping London as well, a natural plague, I believe, as well as this vampire plague thing as well, which you're trying to get to the bottom of. So you don't really want to be a vampire, but hey ho, you are. Where the fuck am I? Oh yeah, I'm at my mom's house. I'm at my mom's, but my mom's kind of senile and doesn't realise that I'm a vampire really, and she's just like, oh hello dear, it's nice to have you back. They should tells you off for leaving for so long and shit, and yeah. And when you wake up, because basically you come back to London after having been a doctor in the army for a while, and you get turned into a vampire, and your sister comes to find you, and she finds you like in a pile of bodies kind of thing. And when you like come to, you're in like a hunger craze, and you don't know what you're doing, and you unfortunately feed on and kill your sister. It's a bit of a tragic game, really. It's a lovely sunny day. It's just all death and gloom. So if I get another treatment, no. Hang on a second. I need some. I've got one light regeneration. I've got 2. So let's make another light, because these things really do come in handy. And do we need a blood? Okay, I'll make a couple of them because we've got plenty. And yes, we'll have a couple of them as well. Alright, okay, Tevin, have fun. I quite like Borderlands, actually. That was a fun game I used to play with my mates. Hey, Kraggles! Yeah, so that's kind of the premise of the game. So, and then this doctor of the hospital like finds you, and he recognizes you because you're actually an expert in your field of like kind of like you're the first person to perfect like blood transfusions and stuff like that. So you're quite a world-renowned doctor, really. So this doctor who's part of this group that deals with vampires and kind of hunts down the bad ones, but knows that some of them aren't all bad, kind of thing. He takes you in and lets you be a doctor at the hospital, and you can work the night shift and stuff. But he doesn't do any surgery because he doesn't think that he can. So he's more of a consultant and deals with other stuff, but he doesn't do surgery in case he like loses his shit during surgery with all the blood and everything. Where's my map at? There we go. And there's this big evil vampire that made you that keeps turning up freakily every now and again, like in a blood image. And now we've got this vampire council that we're dealing with, and it's all become a little confusing. Where is... okay, so find a way to access Aloysius Dawson's mansion. Find a passage to get around the quarantine stockade. Ah yes, now I think I needed to level up a wee bit because I wonder if we're near the end then. Oh, does it just keep adding them in? Okay, so there's still like loads of people we haven't discovered in the big town. Here, those 2 unfortunately died, and I still haven't figured out how to fix this problem. Hospital's not doing too bad. Okay, that zone's not doing too bad. I have no idea how to fix this place. Because, well, he turned into an evil vampire and I had to kill him, but when you kill him, the hospice shuts down and the place turns to shit. But, like, he went nuts anyway and attacked me and tried to kill us, even though I'd befriended him at first and tried to help him. And then I think I need to find this guy, but I have no idea where. So you see like the blood quality of the people, like the amount of XP you could earn by... So, I mean, to be fair, some of these... I don't want to feed anybody in the hospital, but there are a couple in the lower district now that I could probably feed on. But I still haven't got all their clues either. So I really need to go back there and see if there's something in there I can fix. Which I might do, actually. See if I can find these people. Oh, look at that car there. So, I need to go to the docks. So if we head for here, I'll get rid of that. The one that, oh shit son, how do I, nope. Yeah, when you put down a marker, it doesn't erase the other markers, it just puts multiple markers all over your map. So I need to be southeast. And it's very London-y, everything's dark and grim and dreary, and I can't get that way. Or that way.
Put an end to you!
Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna die. You can feed on thugs, so that's okay. Who's that strange creature? I'm trying to remember how to do... Oh, there we go. I've forgotten all the buttons too, it's been that long since I've played this game. I need to be... Can I get through here? Let's see if I can sneak up on this one. Nom 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 nom. I don't know how to... Oh shit, I forgot the explode.
I have this thirst for blood.
Stop whining. Eat the rats. Nom 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 nom.
Despicable.
Yeah, well, it's what you are now. You should be used to it by now. And I don't like the sound of whatever that is making that terrible noise. Stop your whining. Oh, what level are they? 26 and 25. Alright, okay. That's doable. Can I sneak up on him? No. Ow! I get the whole stamina thing. Ah, shit. Right, hang on. I'll remember the buttons in a second. I'm like, what does that do? What does that do? Ah! Death is not a wicked thing. A true punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss. Okay, I'll go back in and look at what my skills are again. I think it's been about 2 months since I've played this. Yep, F for death. What are you playing on stream tonight anyway, City? Are you doing some more Fallout? Possibly. I mean, that's what they did in, what was it? The one with Lestat. Why can I never remember what that's called? I just want to call it the Vampire Lestat, but it wasn't that one. But anyway, yeah. She drugged the bodies, was loading them to make them all weak and shit. I don't know if it works the same in this. It might do. I think it might, judging on the principles, because it's all very much to do with like the blood and the passing of the blood. Because your sister comes back as a vampire and you've got to kill her again. Poor fuck, you had to kill your sister twice in this game. But she comes back as a crazed vampire. But it just goes to prove how powerful like your sire is. Because generally like new vampires can't Oh! Ow! Die, you fucking scumbag. Okay. Charming. Right, let's see here. So I need to go down here. I may or may not be able to get through there, and then down to the docks this way. Okay, please. So that's this way, right? Yeah. Yep.
Women die too in this war.
Ah, yeah, she's like a suffragette. Well, she's not too bad, really.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed.
What do you know about Aloysius Dawson?
That man is a tyrant. The
Hey,
embodiment of
Squiddy!
greed and selfishness. All I despise about this country.
Okay.
What exactly has your mother told you about me?
Your name and profession, obviously. And the mystery about your maker.
Oh yeah, she knows I'm a vampire because her mom's a vampire and I'm shagging her mom.
Mother says it was your fault.
Does it not scare
Basically,
you to know
yeah.
what I am? What your mother is?
Why should it? My mother is the most compassionate woman. Must I be wary of her, Dr. Reed? Or you?
Of course not. You have nothing to fear from me. Or your mother.
Good to know. And don't worry, my mother told me everything I need to know about vampire tricks, their nature as well as features.
Your mother is not like any other vampire I've met.
Oh yeah,
She
baby.
thinks the same about you, Dr. Reed.
Well, shucks. Aw. Has she got any new information? Right, I need some more hints. So,
Do you know why Lady Ashbury chose you to become her daughter?
No, I don't. Each time I ask her that question, she smiles and says it's precisely because I dare to ask such questions.
Do you ever regret that she chose you?
Of course not. Though I often wonder if she adopted others before me. If so, where are they buried? How is it for them to pass through life with a never-aging mother?
who knows? Right, I need to get some more hints about you.
Goodbye,
So,
Give my best regards to your mother when you see her.
She's been quite busy these last few nights. I suspect you may see her before me.
let's see. Who? Okay, so she's still got two. So she's got no relationships in the social circle. So that means I obviously have to find out these hints about her from her, it would seem. He's got one more. And we've got these two mysterious people, so I can find this guy again. That's another one that's got no relationship. See, I don't want to go straight to Aloysius's house just yet, because I'm thinking that that may be towards the end of the game here, and there's other stuff I want to do first. So, which is the best way to get to the docks? I can either go through here to the North Docks. Yeah, we'll go through the North Docks. Ah, don't be locked, don't be locked. Yay. Sweet. Okay. If the game's too dark as well on stream, let us know and I'll just turn the gamma up or something. Because it seems alright for me. And now that I'm able to stream in a reasonably decent frame rate, it's the wow monster. Wow! Just practicing his glam rock screams. This wants to be in a death metal band. Ugh, you're doing great, mate. You'll get there one day. Nom 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 nom. Bye bye. Ooh, you had loot. Nice. And more loot. That's all it is. These like creatures, they just want to be in a death metal band. I know everybody thinks they're creepy and shit, but really. Alright. What's going on in there? Okay, what level's that werewolf before I run in here? Ah, 24. Easy. Slam! Bye bye! Nom 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 nom. Bye. See, it's serious. I know it's serious, but I don't know how to. Say there's people in here that I need to talk to. Let's see who I need to develop some relationships with in here. We've got. I need to find this dude. Edwina Cox. Okay, let's see if we can find Edwina Cox. Alright, that's cool then. Well, it's either dog abuse or vampire abuse. It's, you know. So, where would I find Edwina? She's a merchant. Ah, okay, so maybe there? Okay, let's try that. Let's see if she's there. Or she may just be like a merchant. Oh, how do I get across there again? These guys are a pain in the ass. Nope. Nope. No. Nope. 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 All kinds of nope. Nope. No, there'll be no kneeling. Just die. Just die. Die. And a bit more dying. Ah, shit, son. Ow. Ow. Just don't let them catch you. They're evil. All kinds of evil. Okay, he died. Oh, phew. Right. Like, they don't take many hits to go down, but if you're unfortunate enough to get hit by them, they're like, that move that they do there is not so bad. But there's other ones where they crush you and like throw you into walls and they can do massive amounts of damage. And I'm just like, nope! Okay, I can get through this way. This place is a maze. There's a way you can get across the river. Swoosh! Just like that. Oh yeah. That's my favourite move in the game. Oh no, I've got two. Oh, which one am I heading to? God damn it. Okay, let's get shit, son. Oh, I was following the wrong marker. So remove that marker. And let's get back across the river again and go to the other marker, which was... I was really close. Okay, so this might be the dude though, because it's a young lad that just sets up shop in a little nom 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 nom.
This is despicable.
Where's that come from? No idea. Charlie. Oh dear. You had unfortunate things happen to you. These guys are a little dangerous as well. And they're also several levels higher than me, which is not good. These guys, you really, because they do this holy light thing. Yes, he is. Okay. So these guys here carrying around the crosses, they shoot out like holy light, and it's quite deadly. Okay, so we're getting close, There's Enid Gillingham. Oh, Enid's got a headache. Let's see if we can go cure Enid's headache for her. How do we get in to see Enid? Hello, Enid. You have a headache. I am doctor. I will cure headache for you. Okay, so that's that merchant. Where the fuck's Enid at? She was just over here a minute ago. Okay, let's hello, Enid. Where are you? I wish to cure your headache. Okay. It's over here somewhere. Like, she's in this building, but how do you get in that building? Maybe you have to go through here. Hello, Enid? Are you in here? Hello? Oh, there's Rodney. Where's Enid? Think about...
Bigger problems elsewhere.
Good evening, Mr.
Can't find
Are you
Enid.
sure nobody followed you here, Dr. Reed?
Followed me.
Are you
I don't
worried
think so.
about the sanitary situation in London?
Not
Damn
really.
straight I am.
I've spent
What?
so many days hiding to
You
escape
should be.
retaliation from the Wet Boot Boys.
The Wet Boot Boys is
There's
the
so
worst
much
name for
chaos,
a
I
street
might
gang
forget about
ever. Like, Wet Boot Boys? Really? Who came up with that? I'm sure at some point in time somebody in here does tell you why they're called the Wet Boot Boys, but I can't remember.
What can you tell me about the locals?
Most people would say that Sean Hampton and Tom Watts are good men who try to sort things out.
Well, yeah, Sean Hampton was,
The real boss
but
around there was my best friend, Jack Gillingham.
he...
Jack Gillingham, you say?
Everyone round there knew Jack. He was a rock. A mountain even.
A
He
whole
feared
mountain?
nothing.
Wow.
What can you tell me about this district?
The East End Dogs only knows one rule. Dog eat dog, and blood calls for blood. The gang will have their revenge on me one way or another.
Perfectly adoptable. Okay,
Do you need help, Mr. Grader?
I'm fine, Doctor. I suppose that means I'll die a healthy man.
How very optimistic of you. At least I'll die healthy. Oh shit, son.
Good evening, young man.
There's no need to call me that, Dr. Reed.
Okay.
Have you heard anything recently concerning Sean Hampton's shelter?
I heard he had a scam of his own. A cult or something.
Yes, it was a pretty nasty cult and I had to kill him and now everything's gone to shit because I killed him and I feel really bad about it, but I kind of don't because he had a really shitty cult going.
Show me what you have to offer then, Mr. Nightingale.
Mr. Nightingale, I still haven't found Enid. Where the fuck is Enid? Do I need to buy, let's see here, let's sell some shit first. I don't want to sell any of that because that's without decent stuff, but this stuff we can sell. Oh wait, hang on a second. I wish I told you how many you currently had. Because I want to level up my weapons. I want to level up my hacksaw. So I need another good handle part, which I don't think he had. And my Prewin steak. Okay, I can level that up. I've got enough stuff to level that up. Medicines. I need... I think it was bottles. Get back here, I wasn't finished talking to
There's no
you.
need to call me that.
Yeah,
Dr. Reed.
whatever. Carry on.
Show me what you have to offer then, Mr. Nightingale.
Let's go with Nightingale. So you didn't have any good weapon handles, but I think I need... Oh, we'll have some grease. Why not? And some aluminium powder. I want a decent amount of gold, so I'll get a few of these bits and pieces. Definitely some screws. I want that rivet. In fact, I'm going to get 2 of them rivets. Some glass vials. And this because it's oh yes, definitely. Well, oh, he's only got one. Shame. Oh well. Now I need to visit a workbench. Right, where's Enid? There she is. Hi Enid. I have come to cure your headache. Knock knock.
Good evening, Miss Gillingham. May I come in?
Of course.
I've heard you had a headache. Would you like something for it? I'm quite sure I have something in my doctor's bag. Where'd you go? Holy shit, oh, there we go. That was fast. Damn.
So, Dr. Tippets, what brings you back here? We haven't talked in quite some time.
Most of them I have scoured already. Medical checkup.
Medical attention, miss.
I'm glad you asked, Dr. Tippets. I must confess
I'm not even Dr. Tippets, but she's a little bit cuckoo. Okay, here you go. Have some medicine.
Try my best. Here, take this. And please, try to get some rest.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Have you heard anything recently concerning Sean Hampton's shelter?
I've never heard that name before, I'm afraid.
You're the only one that hasn't. Like, there's no... I need to learn hints about her.
Miss Gillingham.
My son is always here to take care of me. He's a good boy like that, but I do worry that he needs to start living his own life. Well, I would never say that to him, of course.
And to be fair, you'll never get the chance because he's dead, but you know,
What can you tell
I
me
told you
about
that, but you just didn't believe it because you're delusional, so carry on.
Don't go. That would be most unbecoming of a lady such as myself.
She's just like an awesome delusional old
Who
woman.
are the more influential figures?
Well, I heard about some terrible illness going around. I would say in that case that it's you, Dr. Tippets.
Hey! Okay. You take care of yourself, dear. I'm glad I've cured your headache. You have a nice day.
Goodbye.
Get somebody to make you a cup of tea or something. Okay. Is there nothing around here? Like, I need to know about you. Tell me your life story. I'm gonna rob you though, because, you know, I might as well.
It's locked.
Well, unlock it. God damn it. Excuse me, miss. I don't suppose you've got the key for that large chest. Okay, who else have we got around here? Well, we've got Rodney. We've already spoke to Rodney. And Martin. We still haven't found Edwina Cox. Okay, we need to find Edwina. Well, let's have a little deeks about and see what we can, if we can find Edwina. She might possibly be in that other merchant's place, because let's see if it says that guy's a merchant. Because sometimes it'll say they're a merchant, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're an active merchant on the map. It just means that that's a profession. Where's that nice young man at? Is that him? There. Oh, definitely. So I'm gonna head to that other merchant spot then and see if she's there. No. Oh, it's the. Thank you. Okay, now we need to get rid of the other one because I'll just end up going back to the same one again. Okay. Was that Hitler? It does look a bit like Hitler actually. Hang on. It's Booth Digby. But yeah, he does a little bit like Hitler. What? Who's this? Who's this nice gentleman? Nobody I can talk to, just some random dude lying on the street. Okay, fair enough. Western Docks. Rat, nom, where did that rat go? Get back here, rat. It ran away. Ah, there's one, get back here. Nom.
This thirst for blood.
I know, rats, the tasty, aren't they? Nom. Eat all the rats. I only make him eat the rats because he doesn't like it. Like, you will eat them and you will enjoy them. Ah, who are you? Rufus. Hello, Rufus. What can I do for you? What's your blood quality at? Oh, you're nearly full. You're nearly full. Wow.
Evening, Rufus.
Evening, Mr. Reed.
Heard anything about Shaunhampton shelter lately?
I rarely go near there, but rumour has it the place is restricted. Only members chosen by Mr. Hampton are allowed in.
Have you not got any...
What can you tell me about this region?
It's all about staying out of trouble. But since most people prefer to avoid me, it's pretty easy.
Aww.
Why do people avoid you?
They call me Rufus the Curse. Around here, I'm a bit of a bad luck charm.
That's sad. Why are you a bad luck charm? Does just bad shit happen around you or something?
Where else would I go? At least I know these streets and some people around here. This is my city, for better or worse.
What do you do around here, Rufus?
More than a con like
I
an
listen to
emo.
the news on the dock, sir. And I smile at those kind enough to spare me a bob.
Do you have a job?
It's hard to work, what with my head and all. Since I was a boy, I've always had trouble remembering what I do and why I do it.
What do people say about this place?
Things have been tense between the Wet Boot Boys and the Communists. They both feel they should run the docks.
Not the commies! No!
Are you worried about the sanitary situation?
I never really felt safe in this town anyway. Now's the first time that everyone seems to feel the same way as me.
Is anything worrying you right now?
Gunshots? I hear them every night. Who's firing? Who are they shooting at?
Usually me. You're alright. It's usually me that's shooting at. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Be careful. Take
You just sit there in your sad little corner and be nice.
Gaze at the stars. The fog's been hiding them of late.
Oh, you're depressing me. Fuck me, I need a drink. Wow. He was a cheerful chap. I mean, just everything about him. It's alright. I just rename him Eeyore or Droopy. Hi, I'm Eeyore. And my life's shit. And everything around me shit. But I'm gonna stay in this town where it's shit because I've got nowhere else to go. Poor fuck. Poor bastard. Right. Who else have we got? Rufus Stella. Oh, Stella. She goes out with her mate Stella. Gets poured all over her fella.
Good evening, Mrs. Fishburne. May I come in, please?
Of course. Dr. Reed.
At least you know my name. I'll give Rufus the cookie. Definitely needs a cookie. Right, who we're at now? Fishburne. There you go. Stella Fishburne, Seymour Fishburne, and Rufus. So there's still loads I need to figure out about these peoples as well. Let's see if we can cover some information here.
What can I do for you, Dr. Reed?
Tell me all your secrets.
Aren't you worried about the conditions around here?
Hate everywhere. The city will not sink because of this flu. It's the violence that will finish us all.
Jesus, this whole family's depressing. Well, everyone's depressing in this, really. That's why I like talking to that, what was her name? My girlfriend's daughter. That's why I like talking to her, because she's quite chipper, you know. She's out there on the streets fighting for women's rights back in the 1890s, which was an actual thing back then. And it's just like, well, you're a breath of fresh air, young lady.
The orphan that regards you as a mother. Please tell me about him, Stella.
You mean Rufus? I wish I could do even more for the poor boy. Most people are so selfish.
But you're not.
Years may have passed, but I haven't forgotten how it feels to go through days with nothing but an empty stomach.
How is life around here?
Life has always been hard in the East End. But it's everywhere nowadays, isn't it?
That's right. The epidemic creates violence. Violence feeds on poverty.
Violence has always fed on poverty, don't you think? It's a cruel law of the human condition.
And selfishness is their rotten fruit. These days, you can just die in the gutter and no one will bat an eye.
That's shocking, I know.
Do you think the increase in violence has anything to do with the epidemic?
Don't know, but it's most likely linked to the gangs if you ask me. Recently, it's like everyone has had to pick a side.
Yeah. You're not wrong there. Sheesh, it was exactly the same back in the 1890s as it is now. Everyone's gonna pick a side. Fuck you, I'm on my side.
May I ask what you do for a living, Mrs. Fishburne?
Since my husband died, I worked at the Dawson Rope factory, but it closed before the war. I occasionally help at the night.
Oh, bye.
Did your husband die?
Oh no.
Yeah.
My Jack was a docker. He died when my Seymour was just a lad. The poor boy saw his dad slip and fall from that scaffold.
Holy shit, it just gets worse.
How do you pay the rent then?
My Seymour works at the docks, just like his dad. He's very attached to the house he grew up in. It's not always easy, but we get by all right.
Got some good lads there. Some good lads there. But you didn't tell us anything that I didn't already know. I need hints for that one. I've done all of that one.
Goodbye, Miss Fishburne. Take care of yourself.
Yes, you do take care of yourself because you're a nice lady.
Just
A nice
go
lady.
back of that head, sir. Gentlemen are easy targets in these parts.
I think people find me maybe it's not such an easy target. Don't you worry about me. Don't you worry your little head about me, pet. You just go on with your day, trying to bring some sort semblance of kindness to people. I'll go out and smash heads, don't you worry. Right, who else have we got? Got Stella, we already spoke to Rufus, who's rummaging around with trash cans at the minute, just let him get on with it. Right, so let's go actually to the whole point of this mission, which was to find this darn Edwina. Gosh darn Edwina. How many other people have got injuries in this place anyway? She's being healed. Everybody else is pretty healthy. But for some reason the condition is still shit. The turquoise turtle. We've got Tom Watts and Sabrina. Oh, let's go talk to Sabrina again. She might have some new information. There she is.
Perhaps I should shut the turquoise filter.
Maybe she'll talk to me more this time because she wasn't very talkative
You
last
still
time.
working at this hour? That's what I call dedication.
Yep. I need a hint there. More hints.
Excuse my curiosity, but where exactly are you from, Miss Cavendish?
Something bothering you? What, my name? Or my complexion?
Miss Cavendish isn't a terrible name.
Believe me, I never judge someone on their place of birth or the color of their skin.
If that's true, you'd be one of the few not to make fun of me. Just you, Tom, Dyson, Miss Fishburne, and of course Mr. Hampton.
Okay, it's fine. Just,
Goodbye, Miss Cavendish.
That's like hints required, but nobody was gonna give me the hints. Have you got anything new to say about yourself?
Welcome back, Doctor. What can I do for you?
Sabrina seems very fond of you, Tom.
I like her too. I really do. I know I'm her boss, and I'm much older and all. But I like her for sure.
What is bothering you then?
Sabrina is an angry one. She will. I'm not sure I can make her shake her anger. It hurts to see her like that.
Oh. Okay. So.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
He didn't deserve this.
Okay, let's see if you've got anything more to say now. Oh, it's from the floors now, are you? Okay.
Perhaps I should...
Hi,
Still
it's me
working,
again.
Sarah? That's what I call dedication.
Yep. Ah, it still didn't unlock anything. God damn it.
Are you worried about the sanitary situation?
Of course I am. Everywhere's deserted, houses, streets all empty. People buying guns. We hear them go off every night. It's bloody frightening.
It is, you want to be on the receiving end of it.
Goodbye, Miss Cavendish.
Looks like you're being shot at.
For now,
Way!
control, more or less.
Don't forget to keep an eye out for this guard of something, sweetie. My guess is they're recruiting for some vengeance.
In the meantime, the boys are waiting for our... well, for your orders, my sweet queen.
I hope the rumours about Clay are true.
That sounded messy. That sounds very messy. Hi!
Good evening, Miss Cox.
Hello again, Dr. Reed. What do you want?
I want...
Have you got any news about
Wish he's news.
Rumour has it he's died
Somebody's getting sliced
gang
up.
of his own. Soldiers of Christ, something like that.
Yeah, they went. Required.
What can you tell me about your work?
I'm a businesswoman. I buy and sell things, and I send my wet boot boys after anyone who don't play nice with me.
Gang member and shopkeeper. Can't be easy running double shifts.
If you're interested, I may find use of a doctor who can freely walk across the city, you know.
I'm not interested in a career in the criminal underworld, Miss Cox.
Fair enough. Stay away from us then, if you don't want to get hurt or worse.
Since my return from the war, I don't feel that concerned by threats, knives, or even bullets, if you must know.
That's exactly what that stupid trade unionist claimed after he attacked one of us. Booth and I reminded him a bullet beats words every time.
Yeah, but not this time.
I
Oh,
like
more
people who
hints.
know what
Yes,
they want
extra
and say
hints.
what they
Whoop
think.
whoop.
This is a time of great opportunity for those ready to embrace their destiny.
Yep, I'm sure it is.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
You can't trust anyone around here.
Damn straight you can't, especially not you. Holy shit.
Advantage of you.
You sound like you're thinking of somebody in particular.
Take the gravediggers of Southwark. They must pay me every week, but it looks like they forgot who gave them permission to speak.
Looting corpses in a mass grave. That is a new low.
Whatever. Hey, since you're a doctor and all, maybe you can access that forbidden area and
Get
remind
stuff,
those
lady.
bastards what they owe.
No. No. Just no. Although I may go and just kill them all. You know, thanks for telling us where they are. I appreciate it. Now I have more things to kill.
Really? Don't you think that's a little bit excessive?
Bastards.
Kill all of the things.
This region only responds to violence and threats.
You're not a very pleasant lady. I'm just going to say, in fact, you decidedly...
Tell me about the man you and Booth killed, Edwina.
The bastard killed one of us and received retribution. There's nothing else to say.
Really? Really?
What happened exactly?
I don't know and I don't care. One of ours was killed by that communist bastard, but he didn't brag for long.
So you have no idea what really happened, but you executed him anyway.
No one messes with the Wet Boot Boys, Doctor. This is our territory and this is our law.
I kind of really want to bite you right now.
Your conscience is clear. You kill without hesitation.
Violence is an efficient tool, Dr. Reed.
I'm going to do another playthrough of this where I do actually like feed on citizens, and there's certain people that I've pegged for death.
I'm not saying it's fair. I'm saying it's my way of dealing with troublemakers.
Well, you're a piece of fucking work. But
Can I see what
all
you
the
have to
same,
say?
let's see
As
what
long
you can
as you've
sell.
got money, I'll show you all I have.
I don't want to see all of it, really. Thanks. No. Good handle part. We needed a good handle part, didn't we? Yes, we did. I got a good trigger part as well. We'll get some shotgun bullets, and we'll get some normal bullets. Oh, let's just buy them all. Okay. Charles dagger. I don't want to sell any of that. We could do with some of these. A watery, sturdy blood sample, but I think you have to get them off enemies. I'm probably just going to break that stuff down at my workbench next time I go. Right, so where did Mr. Digby go? There he is. I've got some words for you, Mr. Digby. I hear you killed a man.
That's a thing. He's a bloody vampire hunter.
And you're a wee bit short. Hello, little man. I know what I said. No, he's still reasonably short. Hello, little man in a snappy suit.
What do you want?
What do I want? Who are you talking to like that?
Tell me about the man you killed, Booth. What happened?
Tell me.
Killed, so we had to get it.
Yeah, that's what your missus said.
There has to be more to it than that.
No, really. One of us got killed, so the killer had to die. That's how things have always been done round here. No one gives a shit.
Oh, that's fine, City. Is it like, are you that heartless? You are wrong. Someone will kill you.
Don't you see it's an endless spiral? One day it will be you.
Ree!
Or shot. Or worse.
That's what my sweet Edwina always says, that one day I'll get it too. But she's
Probably her.
the most beautiful smile, my Edwina.
Alright then, mate. You're a little bit weird. I think I've already done that
I
question.
know you're looking for an honest job, Booth. You're tired of this criminal life, aren't you?
It's just an idea. Edwina loves to run things so much. You can never really leave the gang. Wet boys for life, you know.
Okay, fair enough.
Are you some kind of vigilante patrolling these streets at night?
Something like that, but the police aren't in charge here. We are, see?
So you're a
concerned
criminal, is that?
Using funny jokes about me and my boys, are you? Fuck. You must have some balls.
I saw
Undead
men
ones,
like
mate.
you during the war, Mr. Digby. Greedy little cockroaches who feed on despair.
I could kill you for saying that. But, nah. You've been a soldier. I can respect that.
Good.
So, tell me
Because I'll
about
rip
your
your
gang.
fucking head off.
What? Have you got a death wish? You really want me to answer that?
Well, yes.
Yep.
You seem so proud of your status. Why not tell me who you're working for?
I love this guy, the character you play in this.
The wet boots for me. All of them. Situation round here is better than other districts because of us.
Actually, no, it's the worst district. It's the shittiest district in all of the districts. So, yeah, you're only at 69%, mate. That's nearly like a fail. Do you know what I mean? You need to get back up there in the 90s and 80s like the other districts. But you are also marked for death on my Kill Citizen playthrough. You, mister.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
Things ain't that bad.
Death Witch.
We give people what they need, and we control them.
Well, you're not doing a very good job. People are still dying here like everywhere else.
Yeah, well, we can't be everywhere all the time. And Edwina says if we can find more guns, we could be more efficient.
More
Yes, because more guns always make things better.
that guns are useless against diseases and infections.
Incredible. You know what? You're lucky she can't hear you right now. She's more smart than patient. My sweet queen of the docks.
Ooh, another clue. Okay. So let's see, is this maybe it's a hint on here.
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
Goodbye, Miss Digby. You're on my nom list. Right, where's Edwina? Let's see where she is. Let's go see if we've opened up any more quest lines about her.
Good evening, Miss Cox.
Hello again, Dr. Reed. What do you want?
Booth Digby looks at you with love-struck eyes. Tell me, Edwina, is the...
Tell me, Edwina.
Dear, how refreshing it can be for a woman to receive all the pleasure she needs. For once.
I'll take your word.
What is it, Doctor? A woman's not supposed to talk about these things.
I'm not that easily shocked, Miss Cox. You can speak freely about your lover if you so wish.
The poor bastard is good to me, if you must know. He makes me feel good. And that's a first.
So you're just like any other couple, after all, are you not?
Yeah, we're so ordinary that I'd put a bullet in his head.
Oh, okay, I think we need to go back to Booth and just say, look, mate, you need to just reconsider some life choices here and maybe hightail it out of town. Or just don't cheat, which it's not that hard really, to be fair. But
the bodies are piling up. But
I think she's just a little bit
still alive,
cool,
and I intend to stay that way.
Okay, so still no more hints
Goodbye,
there.
Miss Cox.
Let's see if Mr. Digby. I just feel like I'm just running between these two people continuously. Which way did she? Which is this way, wasn't it? Yeah, there it is. Hi, it's me again. I know, I'm sorry. I just keep running into you people.
Heartens me to know you can't see me, my sweet queen. Perhaps we should have listened to what the idiot had to say first.
What idiot? Why can't I talk to you anymore? I wanna just.
Perhaps we should have listened to what the idiot had to say first.
What idiot! Just... Yay. Okay, I can only talk to him from around the corner. What do you want? I want,
Do you know Edwina suspects you to be unfaithful?
Edwina's the one who asked to be called Mrs. Cox, even though Clay hadn't touched her for such a long time.
You have not answered my question.
She's a passionate woman. I've no doubt she'll shoot me down if I ever betray her, but that's not going to happen. I love her as she is.
Okay. So there's a Mr. Cox, it seems.
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
I wonder where we could find Mr. Oh, actually, I think I might have spoken to Mr. Cox before, and he's not a pleasant person. I don't think he was... There he is, Clay Cox. He's at the hospital. Okay. I think we need to take a little trip back to the hospital. We'll just cause some trouble here. You just stay right there, and I'm gonna go talk to Mr. Cox, and I'll be right back. Okay, Mr. Cox is at the hospital, which is over here.
Perhaps we should listen to what the idiot had to say.
It's locked, all right.
Gosh darn it. Now, is the best way... let's have a look, see. I need to go... Okay. That way is locked, so that means we have to go around.
Pleasure, sir. Been a while since we've seen any new faces round here.
Let's just see if she had any more. I didn't see a clue open up there actually when I...
Hello again, Dr. Reed. What do you want?
Check. I think the next one is going to lead us to Mr.
Goodbye.
Cox.
Someone's playing a right strange game.
Without the wet boots keeping things straight in park.
Squeak, squeak, squeak. You lucky rat. I don't need sustenance currently, or I'd be having you. Can I get through here? Yay. Okay. Ow! Oh shit, that went a little bit funny. Oh yeah. Get back to the hospital.
Get them weapons ready! We found one!
Oh, he's dead. Actually, we better get this guy. No, you shan't. Ah, no, 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 no. How do I... going to take a wee break. I'm going to grab some, grab a quick snack. I shall be back in 2 moments. I need to I need to load back up. The stream starting soon and be right back. Little screen thingies that my Steam made for us. I am seriously contemplating moving to Twitch. It's just, I've spent 3 years building my little YouTube channel and I don't even think I've got 200 subs yet, but I was like, oh, it'd be nice to make it to at least 200 before I move over to Twitch. But at the same time, I want to start doing a lot, like, more world building streams if I can, and I definitely want to do those on Twitch. So I might keep the two separate and keep the Twitch for the world building streams. And keep my YouTube for the Let's Plays. It's just I've seen quite like more and more instances of people having the Let's Play videos taken down because of copyright violations and things, and like, yeah. Whereas on Twitch, if there's copyright music played, they just mute the stream, or mute that song. Or sometimes I don't mute the whole stream. I'm not sure. I don't know if they just mute the songs. They don't like claim on your like stream or anything like that. I think that's why so many people do play like copyright music on Twitch, like along with their stream. So if they're not bothered about somebody going back and watching their stream afterwards, which so like some people aren't, you can play music on stream and there's no negative consequences apart from Twitch will just simply mute your stream. Afterwards, they'll leave the stream up just with no sound. So that's why you do get quite a few streamers on Twitch playing with music. Probably none of the bigger ones are like partners and affiliates and things. Partners or the bigger streamers, maybe not, but a lot of the smaller ones that just do it for fun kind of thing. Will have music and they'll have song requests up so that people in the chat can like put songs on as well and stuff. But that only works if you're a small streamer and you know the people in your chat that aren't going to put like really bad shit on in there when they're allowed to post links and things. Sorry, I'm just nomming on chocolate fudge cake at the minute. Well, have you seen that Twitch Sings, Sith? Been watching a friend play it. It's free to download as well. And it's just like a karaoke thing, and then you can do duets. So you do so you'll sing a song, but you'll just do the bits that like they come up in a certain colour, and then you can upload that video to Twitch Sings. Excuse me, hold a second. Have frog in my throat. Fudge cake in my throat. And then somebody else can come along and take your half of the duet and like add theirs to it, and then upload it as a complete video kind of thing under both your names. And it's quite an interesting little yeah, Twitch Sings. It's free. And they've got loads of songs on there, because I was asking my friend, because as it got popular they added more and more songs, and the last that does it, whose streams I watch, I said to her one day, I was like, has it got any Queen or Tenacious D? She was like, yes, both, loads of the songs. I was like, yeah, I'm definitely getting it. Yeah, because she did she'll sometimes go in to see who's got like live open duets. And like she did a one with a sock puppet. Some people like get all dressed up. This one dude was just singing, but he had a sock puppet on the screen. Because you can have your video on if you want. You don't have to. It'll put an avatar up if you don't want to. But some people will have like their faces on, and then some people will like look to the left or right as if they're actually duetting with somebody whilst they're singing on their own. And it does produce some amusing duets, really. You don't have to do the duet thing, you can just sing complete songs as well, but yeah. And then it's Twitch interactive, so like the people in the chat can clap and stuff as well and cheer and if they think it's good. I don't know, because I think a lot of the time people will just do duets with people that like seem fun. Like last time I watched Cornelius, like she's a decent singer. She's not like amazing, but she can carry a tune, and she's like, it's nice to listen to kind of thing. And she can sing like any kind of song as well. I've heard her like sing all sorts of different types of songs, and she's got that kind of voice that can like decently sing like any kind of song really. I think that's kind of like why I like watching her. Because some people might be awesome at one style and then they try to sing a different style and they just sound shit. I'd far rather listen to somebody that was like, you know, just decent at everything. And she'll sometimes just sing with people that are fun, whether they can sing or not, you know, especially if they're making a big deal out with the fact that they can't sing, like they know they can't and they're having fun with it kind of thing. There seems to be a reasonably decent community on there so far. Ah yeah, Jem, you've got it. I was still doing the 90s thing again then, Seth, or... Where am I going? Hospital.
Every night, a darkness in every door.
See if I can get back to the hospital without dying this time.
Foolish girl when her prick principles. She's got no idea who she's dealing with.
Yeah, I don't want to talk to you two again.
Pleasure, sir. Been a while.
Sweet.
Moron had me laughing at first.
Alright, how do I... It's like sometimes you can jump things, but other times it's like the game's just, no, not today, fam. I know you jumped the river earlier, but I'm not going to let you jump up here. Is there anybody in there? Hello? Oh no, I've been in here loads of times. Hi.
It's a leech! Kill it! Back, demon! Back!
Ow! Like, this big club does a lot of damage, but it uses up a lot of stamina. So you've got to be really careful, as does dodging. So swap back to my little... Yeah, I'll ask her and see what she says. Because she has been, but then I'll just have to try not get drunk again this time. She's got like a load of various gins, sorry. That she's been given for Christmases and stuff. She's got like this Japanese one and a couple others. So she's been wanting us to go around and like drink them with her. I like to see if she just brings a couple round. I'll just take it easy. Okay, I think I've got all the information from these two that I needed, because these were the two friends. Oh no, no. Right, okay. Let's see what these two have got to say of each other then.
Good evening.
Evening, Doctor.
Hey Moxley, how's it going, fella?
Do you want to talk about why you have this fear of being enclosed, Mr. Thatcher?
No, I really don't.
An irrational fear like yours is usually rooted in a specific event. Perhaps it would help to talk about it.
Well, Doctor, take a guess then, if you're so interested in my case.
I don't know. You got buried.
When I rescued you, you expressed joy at seeing the sky again. So I'm inclined to believe you were trapped or buried somehow. Maybe during a shelling.
Jeez, you're good, Doc. You're really...
Yes!
Go on, please.
Haha! I am good.
Newton and I were trapped in a circulation tunnel after an artillery attack. We were buried alive for several days without ever knowing if we'd be found.
I think that these two might have a thing going on, but obviously back in the day it would have been a bit of not so much of a good thing. But I'm not 100% sure. They might just be really good friends.
Oswald, tell me about what happened when you were buried in that tunnel with Newton.
It was more than dark. It was black as pitch. Hours seemed like days, and days like months. Oh, the terror. The shameful thoughts. Lord have mercy.
Shameful thoughts? Ah, maybe I'm onto something
Shameful
here.
thoughts. Tell me about them.
At some point, I don't remember which day, but when I thought we'd never be rescued, that this would be our end, I thought about...
Say it, Mr. Thatcher. If you ever want to heal, you have to say it.
Yeah, I thought about what I could do to survive. Just for a few more days. I thought about killing you.
Okay, maybe not. That took a different turn. Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, yeah, they do. I'm glad I wasn't that off, but still.
What you endured was terrifying. It would have completely destroyed weaker men.
It did not destroy Newton.
Okay.
Tell me about your true feelings for Newton.
I love him. I'm not ashamed to say it. He's the best thing that ever happened to me. I can't imagine life without him.
Why should you be ashamed?
I'm not, I said. But Newton sees it differently.
Oh.
I admire your honesty. It takes courage to stand up to society. The world needs people like you to create change.
Courage is what we needed in the trenches, looking death in the face every day. I speak plain. I speak my mind.
Have you always been this straightforward?
All I know is, before you saved me by the sewer, my only regret was I wouldn't be able to hold or kiss Newton again. I love him, that's all.
Ah.
Mr. Thatcher, do you have a job?
No. Since I came back from the war, I spent most of my time and energy just trying to forget.
I understand what you mean. I was a soldier too.
No. Nobody can truly understand what I've gone through.
Why were you locked in that sewer? What happened?
I went by the canal after an argument with a friend. Got chased by these fucking wankers and had to barricade myself.
These fucking wankers.
Tell me about your claustrophobia. Has anyone given you an official diagnosis?
That's what the bloody doctor said. I don't want to go to a hospital to get checked again. I'll deal with it my own way.
Our game with these people out in the Discord server. We're in various games together. We take turns like GMing and playing and whatnot. But there's two of them in the server, like they're both Americans, and they just always say, I just love the way British people swear. When I just come in and I'm just like, start going on this fucking wanker at work who's a bloody knobhead and all this, and they're just like, it's just, I don't know, it's just the way a British person says it, just makes it amusing. I think it depends on the accent as well that it's said in, maybe, I don't know. But definitely, like, Cockney is brilliant. Mama! Hello! No, you're not a floofs.
Why did you run? What was the reason for your argument?
Newton wanted me to go to a hospital. I can't stand being closed in. Makes me feel like I'm suffocating.
Okay. Why not go to the hospital?
Why did you not go to the Pembroke Hospital to seek medical help?
I don't trust doctors. All they care about was their careers and processes. I won't be locked in any room again by anyone.
Your fear of being trapped is not going to go away by itself. You need professional help.
I've seen enough butchers in white coats to last a lifetime. Hospitals reek of chemicals and death. What I need is fresh air.
Okie dokies, you don't want to go to hospital. I get it.
Concerned about the conditions here in London?
Not really. Sick people, men in arms, fighting every night. I already faced all this during the war.
Goodbye, Mr. Thatcher. Try to take care of yourself.
Yeah, you take care of yourself. I quite like how the game like wends progressive themes through it in like just an unobtrusive way, kind of, that just makes you like. And back then as well, it was like a big deal for things like this, but they like, I don't know, I just like the way they handle it as part of the story and it's just a thing and whatnot.
Hello, Mr. Blight.
Good evening, Doctor.
I think that's how you do it right. This
Doing your
game.
rounds as usual.
Why do you stay here now that Mr. Thatcher's back?
It's complicated. Since the war, Oswald's been really nervous with the idea of entering any hospital. And me, I've got my own issues.
Can you speak about them?
Rats, sir. Even seeing one, they turn me. Just want to run. It's that fear that stopped me from going after Oswald when he left.
That's alright, I'll eat all the rats. You don't have to worry about it anymore.
What can you tell me about the war, Mr. Blight? If you want to speak about it, of course.
War was... well, you know, sir. The stench of death everywhere. Your mates lying bleeding in the mud. Just praying to make it through and get home. Bloody nightmare.
Did you know Oswald Thatcher before the war?
No. We met in the battlefield. I think we're in the same boat to France. We've stuck together ever since.
I fought in France, too. I served as a field surgeon, but it was not uncommon to repel an assault, especially at night.
Yeah. The first time I was wounded, I had to protect the infirmary from hostiles. Twice.
You are always welcome at the Pembroke Hospital. As a former officer, I'll be honored to welcome.
Yeah, it was just like...
I'm not giving up on bringing Oswald back to the hospital. I just need to convince him that he needs some help.
Perhaps he needs to reach that decision by himself.
Could you speak to him? He doesn't usually listen to doctors.
I already spoke to him, alright.
You've been through it. You can talk him round.
What can you tell me about the war?
I think I already asked that question,
If you
didn't I?
want to speak about it, of course.
War
was... Fast forward. There we go. Okay,
You are
that's it.
always welcome at the Pembroke Hospital. As a former officer, I'll be honored to welcome a fellow veteran.
I'm not giving up on bringing Oswald back to the hospital. I just need to convince him that he needs some help.
Perhaps he needs to reach that decision by himself.
Could you speak to him? He doesn't usually listen to doctors, but perhaps because you've been through it, you can talk him round.
Okay, so let's go
How do you
here.
feel about Oswald Thatcher? You are more than friends, aren't you?
I love him. I love Oswald. We knew we wouldn't survive the war without each other. But I am terrified, Doctor.
What frightens you so much?
What if people find out? Oswald says I'm ashamed, but it ain't that. It's more, well, you know, I never thought I'd love a man.
Enjoy your love. And enjoy life as long as you can, Mr. Blight. Don't let anyone tell you who you should love or how you should love them.
I appreciate your kind words, sir. But it ain't that easy. It's all so new to me.
What caused your phobia of rats, Newton?
It happened last
I
year.
was like, that's nice. Now about the rats.
I was trapped for 2 days in a hole under 2 dead soldiers. And there were rats.
Go on.
Ew.
Started eating me as soon as I dozed.
Ew.
Gnawing at my ears. My fingers. Lips.
Ew. Ew. Ew.
Couldn't call for help.
I see.
No, you don't. You have no idea what it is to wake up buried under bodies.
Yeah, I do. That's exactly how I woke up.
Oswald.
I woke up under a pile of bodies and then killed and ate my sister. So fuck off, mister. Start the dunker. Oh, that was hilarious listening to you guys play that the other day. I was on Total 10 at work and I just had you lot on in the fucking background. It was hilarious. Especially when Squiddy joined and he was like, I have no idea what I'm doing, but then just started killing everybody and laughing his pants off about it. It was great. I was like, I think you killed each other more times than you killed the enemy.
Oswald alive during the war.
Yeah. Last summer, a shell hit our trench and we were buried for a week.
Oswald seemed far more traumatized than you by the event.
It wasn't the first time it happened to me. Surviving it again gave me strength. You believe that?
How did you survive for a week?
Luckily for us, there were rations and water in the tunnel. It was an outpost, see? Since then, Oswald's not keen on being inside for too long.
Well, I don't blame him. I mean, he's been through some shitty times in this war, in all fairness. I mean, I think I'd be scared of rats and fucking being buried if I was a pair of you lot.
Good evening.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
Okay, so I spoke to your mate.
Newton is conflicted about his feelings towards you. Would you like to talk about it, Oswald?
It makes me sad and angry. It feels like the beautiful thing we have is somehow tainted. It hurts to see him so lost.
His love for you is genuine. I'm certain he wasn't lying to me when he expressed his feelings for you.
Newton still has to accept it, knowing he'll be seen as a queer, a fairy, less than a man in those simple-minded bigots' eyes. Though he's more of a man than they'll ever be, so fuck them all.
Come on there, mate. I'll see. Fuck them all. Have I got any more hints? I've already done that one.
Goodbye,
Okay.
Mr. Thatcher. Try to take care of yourself.
Okay. So I've got some more clues about some more people now. These two, I've got all of theirs and alright, so they're all good. And look how much XP, 3,000 XP he's worth if I eat him. So he's still got 2 to go. He's still got 2 to go. These two are a fucking pain and a half. They've got some, like, I don't know, weird bargain going on of extorting people for money to take them to the hospital. And then this dude, he's the coroner and he steals from the dead. This guy is Edwina Cox's husband, who also runs Wet Boot Boys, and he's a prick. This guy's alright. And this guy's alright. He's a bit of a knob, but he's alright. Like, he doesn't like me, but he's a good doctor and he's a decent person. He's just got beef with me, so I think he's a knobhead, but he's not bad. Yeah, this poor fuck up here, and this guy here, his mother. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go talk to her, and I really don't like her because. And Dr. Edgar Swansea. He's like the dude that gave us the job and shit. So we need to find Mr. Clay Cox. He's usually kicking about around here somewhere. That is. Hello, Mr. Cox. Yeah, fuck off.
How long do you think you can escape the law?
I thought I would have unlocked some more stuff about him.
Back of my hand, Doc. I know its streets, who to pay, who to avoid, and who to bully. I won't get caught.
We can't escape the consequences of our actions. The past catches up with us in the end.
I ain't afraid of death. I don't hide who I am. I live my life honestly, which is more than I could say for most folks.
And who are you then?
I'm the leader of the Wet Boot Boys. One day I'll leave this shitty place and punch in the face all who thought I would not come back.
Okay, now see, I thought I would have got like another hint from talking to his missus there.
Do you ever think about that poor fellow?
The wound he gave me.
That man was...
What a surprise.
What did he want?
I recently had to kill his brother.
You're a monster, Mr. Cox.
I'm the toughest bastard you'll ever meet.
Yeah, you're just a... really don't like him.
I'll leave you for now.
Child, arrogant prick. He's the first person I'm going to eat. But like, as I say, there's still clues to find out about him, and I think the whole Wet Boot Boys thing will unravel like during the course of the game. So, okay, I need to. Let's go to my little headquarters. I'll make some more medicine and upgrade my weapons a little bit more. Then I'll go speak to the good old Dr. Swansea. And this plant is still pissing us off. There's a plant here, where is it? Here, there's a plant here, right?
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Okay, so the flower's dying and it needs water. Now, over here is a sink with presumably water. And over here on this shelf are some jars, which you could presumably put water in and then take said jar to said plant and put the water in it. But can you do that? No. There's an achievement in the game for figuring out how to water the plant. You can't pick the plant up because 90% of the time it's fucking raining outside, so you just pick the plant up and put it out on the porch. But no, the game doesn't let you do that either. And it's like, this is the most infuriating fucking thing in the whole game, is how to water this goddamn plant. Well, there's a million ways in this room in which you could water the fucking plant! So yeah, that's my little rant for the day. Look at them. Look at all of the containers in here in which you can put water from the sink to water the plant that refuses to be fucking watered. As you can tell, I'm a little bit salty about this plant. Special water. It needs special water. It's not just any water, but special fucking water. Do you know what? Fuck this game. Right, where's my workbench? I'm sure there it is, right. Okay, so I need... We'll make another headache cure, because I haven't got one of them. We'll make some more life regeneration serums. And we will level up some... Oh, what's this? Remarkable Saber. 140 damage. Long Saber. Yeah, but this does... Oh, hang on a second. Let's just see what it does here. We've got increased damage dealt, decreased stamina consumption. Ooh. Absorb blood, decreased stamina consumption. Enhanced damage. Absorb blood. But first I need a used saber. Okay. Let's upgrade my hacksaw. Increased damage dealt. Absorb blood points. So far I've gone damage, is it increased damage dealt by 10%, absorb 5 blood points when the weapon hits. Increased damage dealt by 20. Okay. And then we've got, you can't dismantle weapons either, so I just sell some of these. Let's see if we can upgrade this any. Nope. And where's my shotgun? Okay, so I can upgrade the shotgun, or I can upgrade the pistol. Can I upgrade the pistol? Yes. To be honest, I do prefer the shotgun. If I'm actually, I very rarely use a firearm in this game, but a shotgun is definitely the go-to. So, we need one more rivet. So I think I haven't done any of these upgrades yet. Decrease damage, decrease reload time. Okay, let's go with decrease reload time first. Then increase velocity, decrease reload time, let's increase damage this time. Increase damage. Switch to fire damage, best used against beasts and vampires. Switch to chemical damage. So I need some more white phosphorus. I'll pause that for now. We need one more rivet. And my stake, can we level the stake up? We can. Okay, and then we've got add 3 stun points. Or absorb, no, we want the stun points. Okay, so now I've got 4 ones. What do I need to level this one up to the last? I need 6 good handle pods. What's... what is going on in the chat? Okay. Cecil Lava's bed, and he's going to leave a load of dust in it. Okay, fair enough. So let's recycle some of these things here, because we've got plenty of money, and we might get some stuff that we can use. Although I doubt I'm going to get what I need to level up my weapons, because I need to handle a part. I don't think you get handle parts from... Shut up. I don't want you. No. And in there. But still didn't get any of them. Okay. There's people in here with injuries. Dr. Thoreau Strickland has a headache and Thelma has a migraine. Okay, so Strickland and Thelma. And obviously I need to find some special fucking water. Because like just, you know, tap water and rainwater obviously aren't good enough for this plant. Oh, there's Thelma.
Good evening.
Who thinks she's a vampire?
How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
Do you require my services, Miss Howcroft?
My condition cannot be understood by you, mortal. This curse is beyond your science.
Okie dokies. Have some medicine anyway.
Until the day science finally admits failure, please accept this little contribution.
Thank you, Doctor. Your efforts are admirable, though laughable.
Alright, Tess.
Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Bye! Okay, where's Strickland? Mr. Strickland. Pippa. Cash, that dodgy bastard. Nope. There he is. There he is. Hello, Mr. Strickland. I've come to cure you of whatever it is that's wrong with you.
Can I be of any help?
Did you know Dr. Ackroyd never reported your experimental research, despite the fact he doesn't agree with it?
Really? I didn't suspect he knew about my work. I must confess I am surprised.
Perhaps he thinks you should realize for yourself the danger of what you're doing.
See how condescending he can be? My God, he can be so irritating.
That's not really, but never mind. Never mind. Carry on. Carry on. About
Do you
your
need
tea.
my medical attention, dear colleague?
I would have been...
What? What am I doing?
One other than you had asked that question, Dr. Reed.
I'm reading it.
Your help is welcomed.
You sit sleeping in Lava's bed and leaving loads of dust and gifts, and then there's someone's banging an antelope, and Lava's gonna kill an alpaca. Like, I mean, if you want us to read the chat out, I'll read the chat. Hi, Spaghetti God. It's just, you're just getting on with it.
There is no shame in helping each other. We're colleagues, after all.
I'm just gonna eat some more chocolate fudge cake. I'm just gonna eat some more cake. Nom 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 nom.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Good evening, sir.
I've done. Right, this bitch.
Good evening, Doctor.
Yeah, yeah. Better if you just fuck off.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Need more hints. I feel shit talking to this guy because he's got a bad
Good evening,
throat.
Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Goswick.
I don't want to talk, Doctor.
But
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
all right.
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his patient have to communicate, sir. Would it help if I gave you some paper and a pen?
Not really.
I see. Then maybe it's not just your throat that hurts, Mr. Goswick. Perhaps your sore throat is just the consequence of something more hurtful.
Yes, maybe. But I don't want to talk or even write about it now.
Or perhaps you should, because urge.
I have to go now, sir.
Don't waste your time with me.
That's another EO.
How is my son doing?
She's just one of them interfering old bints that just like likes to be up in everybody's business and complain about everything and just like probably does more harm to her son than good.
You always knew the words to calm the children, Ella. As for me.
Right, I need to find... not there. Mrs. I need it now. Let's go talk to this guy in here. It sounds like a dry ship full of dust. Oh dear God. Nom 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 nom. Have you got any special water, mate? Any special water in here? I'm gonna have to Google the special water in the end, I'm sure of it.
Yes?
Yes.
I may have found the source of the contagion. Doris Fletcher, the actress. Thankfully, in the end, she was destroyed by fire.
Really?
Yes, I killed it with fire.
Doris was a heavily mutated skull. Almost a new breed entirely. It's as if the disease had completely altered her mind and body. Highly contagious.
As if the disease had taken control of her will?
Yes. Once a beautiful and brilliant woman, she became motivated by hate alone.
Oh, she was a beauty. I met her when she visited the hospital to cheer up the sick. Too bad the fire destroyed her. But it was probably for the best.
Sid is a pretty easy target. Not gonna lie. It's his big head, you see.
Have you heard of similar cases?
No, I don't think so. Except, perhaps, it reminds me of an old report from the Brotherhood. Well, more
He's got a big giant chibi head. Have you seen it? Have you seen the pictures of his big giant chibi head?
To a rare form of contagion in a skull he observed during the Black Death. The carrier was always female. They called them Icors.
Huh. Interesting. Interesting indeed.
How's the situation at the Pembroke?
We're still holding out. Question is, for how long? What we really need is hope, Jonathan.
Oh no, you want to see Hitler? Hang on, we've got Hitler.
I'll come back.
I'll show you Hitler.
Thank you, Edgar.
Always a pleasure to see you, my friend.
Indeed. Okay. Where's Hitler? There we go, there's Hitler. Yep. Albus Digby. Oh, I said he could take it, he's a big boy. Ah, all scientists are German, okay. Squeak! Sounds like Crispal's chair. I am the scientist.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Good evening, Doctor.
According to the report I read, your unprofessional conduct put a patient in danger, Gwyneth.
That's not true. I know when my patient's life is at risk, and I'm more competent than a lot of doctors that I know. Problem is, I'm a woman.
I don't see what your gender has to do with your abilities, Nurse.
Yes, nurse. Because I'll never be a doctor, no matter what my skills. I could make a decision that could save a life, but oh no, that's unbecoming conduct.
Have you heard of Elizabeth Blackwell? She was the first woman listed on the UK Medical Register. Change is slow, but it will come. And you will always have my support.
To have the right to study shouldn't be determined by sex, skin, or wealth. That's all I'm saying.
Well, Tippett praises you.
Dr. Tippett's claim you're the main reason he keeps working, despite his fatigue.
If it wasn't for him, I probably would have left the Pembroke years ago.
Dr. Tippett does not think of you as just a nurse anymore, does he?
If you're suggesting he's not taking my gender into consideration when it comes to medical practice and knowledge, I really hope he doesn't.
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet.
Brilliant professionals.
Most of them.
It would be inappropriate.
Is there any...
Well, I have...
Why should his aide...
I guess it's fair to say...
Nurse
No. I'm...
Okay.
How are things?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling...
Invisible enemy.
Quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
She's not crazy.
These last few weeks have been exhausting. We could all do with a good night's sleep.
She genuinely does have more sense than most of the doctors in this place.
Can't survive the epidemic.
We are all volunteers, and
And we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
Okay.
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet.
Oh, no, I didn't want to do that.
Most.
It would be
Yes, it would be inappropriate. That's not what I wanted to talk to you about.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
I will do. Now I need to find Mr. Tibbets. Where's Tibbets? Tibbets. What was that? I'll have that, thanks. Tibbets! Ah, there you are, Mr. Tibbets. Hello there, good sir.
Good evening, Doctor.
How are you doing on this fine day?
Dr. Reed, any good news to share?
Probably not.
You,
good sir, are exhausted.
Maybe you should think about preserving your strength.
No. We must keep on healing all those poor souls. We are the last rampart before chaos.
I'm doing a no-kill playthrough. I'm going to do another one where I nom. When I do it on hardcore. You have nothing to prove. Nurse Brannigan is worried. Your attitude is irresponsible. I think I might be wrong, but he might appreciate that answer.
Irresponsible, Doctor. Believe me, I've seen so many medical errors caused by exhaustion during the war.
You're right. This is a war, Dr. Reed, and I don't intend to surrender.
Nurse Brannigan has been recently accused of neglecting her professional duties. Tell me what you really think about it.
This kind of protest is nothing but elitist bullshit.
Bullshit. It's bullshit, I tell you.
She has what it takes to be a great doctor.
Do you really think she could be the next Elizabeth Blackwell?
Believe me, Dr. Reed, a time will come when skill and skill alone will determine who can be a physician and who cannot.
So it should.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good.
Tell me more.
Nurse Brannigan is a...
You really seem...
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
Any opinion?
I don't always agree with...
Ah, yes, the burden of...
Don't get me wrong. Swan...
Okie dokies. I think we've had enough. Any personal questions?
What will you...
I always fancied visiting Cyprus.
Okay.
Goodbye, Dr. Tibbets.
Bye, Tibbets. So I've got some good weapons. We'll have that.
Mistress of the dark. Stop.
We've got Gwyneth. Let's go talk to Milton for a second, because he's a bit of a dodgy dealer.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Yes, that's my job. It's in the title, Doctor. Like, it's... I mean, I'm not entirely sure what else it is you wanted to do. Smuggling weapons?
Smuggling weapons through the hospital.
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
Fair enough.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess.
And you're extorting people.
It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing in. I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital? That's incredibly dangerous.
Go there yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
Okay. I'll see what you've got on you.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
I don't want your gun. I've got a reliable gun, thank you very much. However, I do want that handle part. Have you got any phosphorus? Oh, you haven't got any phosphorus nitrate. I'll buy a bullet though. Have some lamb, have some lamb. Okay, bye. Oh wait, hang on. Oh, what's in here? Is that?
Another night with the glorious battalion of Pembroke.
So, still got quite a few things to find out about people in this first district. Oh. He's new. Who's this fella then? It seems to be somehow related to these peoples. She's got bronchitis and he's got some unknown disease. So we've still got we've got the Gravedigger's quest to do. We've got to find this necklace, which was really irritating. We've done all the quests here so far. Here we've got to find someone who can read the Braille alphabet. And this guy owns an exceptional restaurant. And locate Emily's house. See what Fishbone, you confess you lost the necklace. I can't remember. Okay, if I track it, where does it take us? Just randomly down here somewhere. Okay, let's go see if I can do this little side quest. Swooshty swoosh, now that I've got my new smexy weapons as well.
Human? Kill it! Bloody leech!
Shush, cannon fodder.
I'll kill you!
Nom 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 nom. Okay.
Over there! There's one of them vermin!
He re-aimed that gun really fucking fast, mind. That was a little bit ridiculous. I'll go in the right direction here. No, not in the slightest. Oh, there's another house. It's dead inside. I mean, that looks sad, to be fair. Needs a little bit of love and attention. I think it's just, oh, I'm sorry. Okay. So which way? Okay, down and around. Totally went the wrong way like an idiot, because I'm an idiot.
Miss, please, I feel sick. Get over here now.
I really want to like kill him. I so badly want to kill him. But he has hints that still need uncovering. And what's want to kill him? Why can't I kill him? I mean, I could, but I really want to know his secrets too. Maybe once I found all his secrets, then I'll kill him. Oh, some more people. Bye. It was nice knowing all of yous. Okay. Die, goddammit. Die and give me all of your loot. Okay, you guys can just fight on your own over there. I'm not interested. Got this guy to worry about. Ow. Don't like that stuff. That's unpleasant.
Filthy piece of shit!
How are you calling a piece of shit? Like I was talking to me. You know, if people would just stop attacking us, I'll just get on about my day and I wouldn't kill anybody. I'll just walk on by. But no, you've got to start with the I'm gonna kill you, and then death is inevitable after that. Like, it's just.
Place for a gentleman.
I'm not a gentleman. Yeah, Christ is dead. You're right. Nom 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 nom. I like having all of the blood powers. Eyes of the guy. Yeah, I don't like the exploding ones. They're not very pleasant.
This is Braille. I need someone who can read this.
Ta-da! I've got no more stuff. More Braille. More Braille! Yay! Ooh, things. So I need to go back to the blind dude. So, and there it is. It's in this area somewhere. This necklace, just randomly somewhere. Ah, shit, son. Forgot about the exploding Malagi. So this necklace is around here somewhere. But around where? Just around here. Hi, have you got a necklace? Hello, good sir. Are you going to speak to me? Hi.
Good evening, Mr. Fishburne.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't have an opportunity to tell Mr. Cox that his wife was cheating on him, really. That just didn't come up in the conversation, did it? That's the whole reason I was trying to find Mr. Cox in the first place. Gosh darn it. Oh well.
Goodbye, Mr. Fishburne.
Bye, Mr. Fishburne.
Naggers and liars.
Have you seen a necklace kicking about anywhere? Anybody? Anybody seen a necklace?
Hypocrites, all of them. Maggots.
Good evening, Mr. Fishburne.
Yeah.
Ah, it's just Mr. Fishburne again.
Goodbye,
I don't
Mr.
want to talk to
Fishburne.
Mr. Fishburne. Goodbye, Mr. Fishburne. I don't want to just run in a big circle there, really. I just really like to know where the Jesus this necklace is. Like, I've searched almost this entire area several times and I still can't find this goddamn necklace. Hang on a second. Look. I wonder. Why won't you? Oh, you're doing my head in. Oh, there's an event happening on the bridge. Which one was that? How does one get up onto there? Can one get up onto there? I don't know if you can get up onto the bridge. Let's have a little look-see. Well, you can get like under the bridge, so apparently there's some kind of event happening around here.
No more guilt. I'm finally.
Oh shit, son. Okay. He hit like a fucking. Wow. One hit and he decimated my health there. Phew. Wow. Right. I'm glad I had my special move there. So, I've got a key. I wonder what that key opens. Let's have a look. See if we can have a little. Small key that belonged to Dyson Delaney, probably used to open a box or a trunk. Well, no shit, Sherlock. So that's a text in Braille. I think I've read all of these things. Dyson Delaney. Okay, well he's dead now. That's nice. That's everybody in this place is just fucking dying, jumping like flies. Okay. Well, that still doesn't help us with the necklace situation. Bye, Jam. Thanks for stopping by.
This is despicable.
Stop your whining. Does it look like I will. There's no like hidden chest or anything kicking about. However, let's see.
Boots keeping things straight. These parts would be running completely amok.
Good evening, Miss Cox.
Hello again, Dr. Reed. What do you want?
Can I see what you have to say?
See if one of these merchants have like picked it up maybe, but I don't think they did. Okay, it doesn't look like it. I was just wondering if maybe that was just like somebody had found it and then was selling it, but...
Been a while since we've seen any new faces round here.
Poor Jack. He didn't deserve it.
I cannot enter.
Any necklaces around here? Nobody likes wet boys, it seems.
With the epidemic, no one dares go outside.
Okay, so... It's not around here.
I think I'm losing my mind. I should just run as far away from this place as I can.
Perhaps I should shut the turquoise for a time.
Now, everybody, there's no need to go on like that. I mean, it's not all bad. It's just vampires and a plague and, you know, the usual stuff.
Good evening, Mr. Woodbeat.
Good evening to you, my young doctor.
Tell me. You said
yes.
Have you always?
It's not
with everything.
A few nights.
Okay, so I think we've got everything from him actually.
Goodbye, sir.
But still no trace of this cock and picking necklace. That is going to take us away from this area.
Right on the streets.
And it doesn't give you any more information than that, other than he was down by these docks.
It's locked.
Can I get in there by other means? shack. So just this place itself is his shack. Can I get up somewhere? Is there a... Nope. Well, I'm just gonna give up on this necklace because it's just really frustrating. Oh well, fuck you, fuck your necklace. I'm gonna go just rest for a little bit. I'm gonna go rest up for the night, recharge my batteries. Wow, 2,160 XP, so... Increase your life regeneration when using bite, increase the damage inflicted, carry 4 serums. Increase your blood capacity, increase your blood absorption. Increase your stamina, increase your health. Let's increase. Let's take that up a notch if we can. Oh, that's 1,000. Okay, let's leave it at that for now. Okay, so he died and things went up a little bit. Alright, fair enough. Right, he was running around killing people. Nice, that was the shtick. Nice, that was the shtick. Nom nom nom. What noms have you got, Sithy? I've only got like packet mac and cheese for later. But I quite like it, to be fair, it's quite tasty. And I've just got lots of random snacks and things. Also, I might have missed earlier because the chat was going quite fast and things. Did you say what you were streaming tonight? When you stream? I've got a little one shot to prep for my little group tonight. Right. So let's just forget about. Let's forget about the necklace. Adina Cox and Merchant Ricardo bluntly asked me if I would take advantage of my position in the medical procession to access the forbidden area of Sadok. She wants me to scold some grave diggers who have not sent their weekly share of trinkets and money they stole from the dead. What if I should go back there and explain myself to these to those criminals that what they do is very, very wrong. Yes, let's go and tell these gravediggers that they're very, very wrong. Just gonna go, look, mate, oi, you're wrong. Where's the grave? Oh, all the way down here. Okay. So back down across the giant bridge.
The sewer dog's fault, they say. Then the gangs, the epidemics, everyone's throwing the blame.
Oh, I can't get down there. Oh, but I found some shillings. So I need to be out as a way across down here. Doopy 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 doop. Doopy doopy doo. Oh, there's no werewolves this time. What the hell is that? Can I? Yes. Swoosh across there. And then, oh, I can't just like swoosh across there. Definitely needs to be more swooshing in this game. Because I don't think I can get across. I think I've definitely got to go down this way. But I don't think I've ever been this far across down here, so I'm just going to have a little... Hi! Oh shit, son. Nom 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 nom. Hi, Mr. Werewolf. Why can't I just swoosh over there and swoosh over there? Needs more swooshing. Where are you at? I can hear you. I can't see you. Oh well. Finest beer. Apart from you can't get any beer. Oh, she was in there. Well, she was staying there. Oh no! Flintstone steak and Shadow of War. Steak. That's the second person in 2 days that said they were having steak, and I'm just so jealous. gonna have to go all the way back around on this bridge thingy again. If I can remember how I got up there. So if I run all the way along, eventually, obviously, I don't think I've been all the way along there and come out the other side, in all fairness. This might be interesting. I've done most of the prep, most of the prep for the game tonight. I just need to get some stuff imported in.
I have this thirst for blood.
So keep on going. Do, 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 do. I don't know, I'm not entirely sure I've been this far before.
Stupid beast!
Ow. No. Where's that do that? Oh, there he is.
More gas strength! He's dead!
Yes, now you're all dead. You should just mind your own business. But no. Gotta get all up in my face and cause trouble when I just wanted to be about my day. So I go tell some ghouls that they're very, very wrong. Because all ghouls need to be told they're very, very wrong.
This place. Rain may have washed away the blood, but not the memory.
Oh yeah, this is where you started out actually. This is where you woke up under a giant pile of bodies. Hello boys! About your last message concerning your mission to loot corpses in Southwark. I'll only say it once, deal with it, and be glad I don't report your protest to Edwina. She might go out there herself to cut your balls off. A little bird also told me he made a few jokes about what I saw by the pier, so now I'm just a loony scared by his own shadow, or a nutcase who mumbles and trembles like an old woman about ghost stories. Good. I like it when my boys are happy. Be assured that nutcase will come to piss on your bloody carcasses after the fucking monster I saw has sucked your brains out. Enjoy the following nights, fellows. I heard they will be foggy and rainy. Booth D.
This is my watch. Damn grave robbers.
Ah, it's my watch. My own watch. Well, what do you know? Yes, down here, under this giant pile of bodies is one. And why can't I get down there? Is there a reason why I can't? No. Oh, okay. Alright. So there's might be some ghouls or something around here, is there? Take it. Some grave diggers, some people kicking about. Alright, okay, so that was it. Choose what to tell Edwina Cox. Report the death of the Grave Diggers or hide the truth. I want to go down there. Well, I mean, there are a lot of dead bodies down here. Well, there's not much loot. It's disappointing. Disappointing lack of loot. Gosh darn it, this canal would be very disappointed at the lack of loot. Can I go through here? Nope. So I need to get back to Edwina, who is... Edwina, you should triggers a soul for the dead. I'm sure that's very possible. It's very, very wrong. She wants it called. No, you know, to be fair, so if I gotta go all the way back along, yes I do. Stupid bridge. How should I get fast travel in this game?
You London vampires!
Whoa! Well, there's no need for that. Ow. Can I get through there? Nope. Oh, this might be a new hideout. Oh, it is. This is where I originally woke up and everything. It's right at the very beginning of the game where you hide out when you first wake up. Loot.
It's locked, all right.
Oh, gosh darn it. Now I need to be... kinda this way? Because I need to be... back up top there again. Okay, so you can get on here. That's nice. Is there any way you can go from here? No? Over there? Just fair enough. His name is Floof. Is this like instead of Fuckwaddle? There is a delay as well, quite a big delay between YouTube and this. It took 15 minutes. I was sidetracked. Normally I can see the chat move out the corner of my eye because I've got it on a different screen, but I just didn't see it that time. Swoosh! Oh, I can get across the outside as well. Yay! No, it's not. It's probably only about 30 seconds. Maybe it's probably more actually. But not 15 minutes.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
That's what I liked about when I was doing it on Twitch, was being able to have the stuff up in front of us all the time. Because on the Xbox I've got the laptop next to us. It would be much better if I could have it come up on the screen. Right, so I've been there. I need to get out of here. And we need to find Edwina again. Now if I tell her the dead, she might want to know if I've looted the bodies, or do I hide the truth? I don't know what the difference between the two would be. Like, I know she wanted them, but what difference does it make if I tell her I couldn't find them? Oh, I wish I nicked off 2 this time. Well, that's Mr. Fishbone. And then she's...
I can feel it coming in my bones. A hatred. A wave of bitter death.
Oh, she was an exploding one. I'll just move out of the way this time. I'm not gonna get hit by exploding woman again. A darker ball. So does that mean we're going to start from the leveling up all over from 1 all over again? Like, I was at 21, and now we're just going to have to go back to 1. Please say that it's going to stay at the same level. Otherwise I'll be mega disappointed. Where the hell is she? I know she's done like a little wooden docky bit. No, she's not that far. She was like around here somewhere. Let's have a look down here. Nope, she wasn't this far either. There she is. Phew.
Good evening, Miss Cox.
Hello again, Dr. Reed. What do you want?
Alright, okay, cool.
I managed to reach the mass grave.
So we're not going to get rid of Fuckwaddle. I think he's at level 22 now.
Not pleasant.
Spare me the details, Dr. Reed. All I want to know is what happened to those bastards who owed me money.
I'm afraid they were nowhere to be found.
Bastards. Must have run away with the money they owed me. All right, I'll make another deal with their successors.
I'm not sure they'll have any successors. The place is abandoned by the living.
Maybe I'll send my boys there to loot the dead. Money is money, Doctor. By the way, here's a little something for your time and help.
I wish your boys good luck then.
Okay, bye.
Tell me your feelings about Booth's belief in monsters, Edwina.
It makes him look weak in front of the boys, that's my feeling about it. But ghosts don't scare me.
You don't believe he really saw something then?
I don't care what he saw or not. All I know is that a real man keeps his fears to himself if he wants to be obeyed.
Alright. Bit of a bitch really, aren't you? Just Virus Cox. I'm gonna eat you too. Now, where's Mr. Digby? Oh, Mr. Digby. Hello. I hear you're scared of monsters. I've got to hide around the corner to talk to him, don't I?
You
gotta hide behind.
I know you believe monsters are real, Booth.
They are. I know, I saw them, but no one believes me.
Tell me what you saw, Booth.
It was a few years ago. Clay Cox was still the boss then. He'd sent me to the shipyard to find out who was stealing tools and ropes at night.
Go on.
First, I thought it was an old lady with a limp. It looked frail and crooked. Then I saw it grab a bloody beam and lift it like it was a stick. I shouted. It looked straight at me.
Do you know what it was?
It was all eyes and long teeth, but I couldn't see its face. I shot at it when it moved towards me and I hit it. And then it jumped and vanished in the shadows.
You could have imagined all that. These docks can be so gloomy at night. With the fog and the wind and the boats creaking.
Ah, come on, mate. Do you know monsters are real?
Fucking sewer dog for real. It's not a beast.
Ah, sewer dog. Here we go.
It's the ghost of an old woman. Bullets can't stop it. But no one believes me.
Are your friends mocking you?
Even Edwina told me once to never speak about it, but I know what I saw. And it wasn't a human. Not human at all.
Goodbye.
Okay, then. Right, now, has Mr. Digby... Oh no, I kind of want to eat him, really. Because, well, why not? I know all his secrets, I could eat them. With all the blood quality in them. 9,000 glorious XP if I ate them right now. Okay, so the next point of call is I need to go visit the little girl's room, but then I'm gonna go do this last quest here. I shall be back in 2 moments. have it returned. So, where is this mission at? Okay, it's not that far away. So, make my way out of the docks. Oops. Does that need to be? Thanks, Talon. Oh, stop with the loading already. Only got half an hour. Smoosh all of the things. And then find this wee lassie's house. Around the back. Can I get up there? It seems to be around here, but there doesn't seem to be.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Jonathan, is that you? I did not know you were back in London. Oh, my dear Johnny. I'm so sorry for your loss. Mary was such a sweetheart.
Thank you, Venus. May I come in?
I was going to bed, actually.
I'm sure you can spare me a few minutes. For old time's sake.
Of course you may enter, Jonathan. Know that you are always welcome here. But at this hour of night?
Yes, at this hour of night. Now, have you got any special water?
I remember when Mary came here with her husband and her son. They were such a...
It's a pleasure to see you again, Venus.
So you returned from the war in one piece too. Thank God. My Clarence is back home too.
How is the old rascal?
Probably outside, chasing ghosts and chimeras. Clarence has changed a lot since he returned from the war.
Seems like lots of people have changed since he came back from the war.
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
I never met the man. I know Clarence tried to contact him recently, but I don't know why.
How have you been since the last time we met? How long has it been? 3 years now?
I've done my duty, like all British women. You have no idea what it was like to wait for months without knowing if I'd still be a wife or a widow.
I understand. Luckily, this part of town has been saved from the worst of the bombings, from what I've seen.
Yes, and it's also true about the epidemic. The flu has killed here too, of course, but not on such a large scale as in other parts of town.
Have you noticed anything peculiar about the neighborhood recently?
You mean except for your return to town? No. Jonathan, please accept my condolences for your sister.
Thank you, Venus. It was so sudden. And I've been so busy, I haven't spoken to anyone about it.
I wish I could have assisted at the funeral, but you know, it's been so quick. And what with the epidemic in the streets?
There's no need to apologize, my dear. It's normal, considering the circumstances.
No, it's not. I am sure that Clarence has not even thought to present you his condolences. He is too busy with his penny dreadful stories.
Why is my return so surprising?
It's more an unexpected happy end than a surprise. You and Clarence, back from the war. You have no idea how hard it's been for me.
Venus, why do you worry so much about your family's reputation?
Everyone laughs at Clarence now. And they avoid me because they believe I share his insane opinions. I'm a leper in my own community.
Tell me about Clarence's obsession with vampires.
It drives me so crazy it makes my stomach hurt. I was so relieved to have him back.
I guess it can be. I suppose it just depends on your GM, really.
I understand your irritation, Venus. But you have to accept...
See, the Vampire of Masquerade, I think, is maybe just one thing that I don't mind laughing.
Is my husband mad? Yes or no? Do vampires exist? Or is Clarence a lunatic?
The important question is, What do you really think of your husband?
I'm tough, Jonathan. He should have told me the horrors he witnessed, however appalling it was, instead of inventing a fantasy about blood-drinking monsters.
So you don't believe Clarence?
If poor Mary, bless her soul, had tried to convince you of the existence of bloody vampires, would you have believed her? Seriously?
Well...
Do you need my medical attention?
No thanks, Jonathan.
You know, I mean... I'm not exactly not a vampire myself.
Goodbye for now.
At least you survived the Great War.
Okay, so I can get from this house into that other house, possibly. Maybe it's... After I've stolen everything, that is. Like, I'll have that, and I'll have that. I'll have a little bit of that. Nothing else. And I can swipe. Ooh la la, nice dress. Tall, can't take dress. Just do the nice bath.
It's locked.
Of course it's locked. Ta-da!
No invitation is needed to enter this building. That can't be a good sign.
Oh.
No sign of a struggle. It seems Charlotte's friend knew the killer and let her...
Killer? What? Is she dead? How I missed the body? Did I miss the body? Honestly, he's just assuming, oh, she must be dead unless she's moved. My dear Jacques, I can't wait to see you again. Tonight, tomorrow, I can hardly wait. Since we kissed on that bridge in the moon, while the moon was so bright in the night sky, I want to feel your teeth again on my lips. Oh, the excruciating pain of your sweet bite on my neck. You devil, you. For the longest second ever, I feared you were going to kill me right there on the bridge in the middle of the night. But no, my dear Jacques, you remain the delicate fiancé I know you are, and you were only teasing me. I can't wait to drink your blood for good this time, and come back to my sweet friend Charlotte as an immortal, to play with her a little, first of course, like you taught me how to play with mortals, and then I'll turn her into one of us too, and we will rule the nights of London, and clean this city of its impure souls, faithfully always, Emily. Well, guess we know what happened to Emily. I guess we know what happened to Emily.
Emily wanted to become a vampire. Something must have gone wrong. Someone
Gone wrong?
is responsible for this mess.
I mean, at the end of the day, there are probably going to be people on the planet that would quite gladly become a vampire, because, you know, just... Because I did search the room. I'm going to search the room more. I'm sure I searched all of it. Okay, let's search a little bit more. Searchy McSearch. Let's put on my search eyes. Oh, what's this? Okay.
Blood. I should follow the trail.
Voila. La 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 la. La la la. Hello. Can I help you?
What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question.
I'm the Marquis de Bois-Colombes, and I strongly invite you to find your own game, sir.
I appreciate the invitation, but I'm here to solve the mystery.
Oh no, it's the French. It's like they're invading.
A young woman killed by a vampire? Oh, you're joking, right? Oh, I do love the British sense of humor.
He himself is a vampire. I can tell just by looking at him. Look at him. He looks vampire-y.
I followed the trail of blood from her room to here.
Oh, you're referring to that young woman.
Oh, is that young woman?
Turned messy. I'm afraid I ruined my last redingote.
So you admit you murdered her?
I admit nothing, my good sir. I only regret the blood of that girl staining my clothes. Oh, blood can be so messy.
What happened?
She wanted to become one of us. Not the first time I have received such a proposal, but I must admit her direct approach tempted me.
And then what?
The body rejected my blood. It happens, you know, sometimes even with voluntary prey. At least her gurglings brought me some fun, until the artery burst.
I am playing the goody two-shoes in this game. So...
Your cruelty deserves punishment, sir.
And what else is new?
Oh shit, son, that hurt. Bye, Miguel. Au revoir, Miguel. Oh, poor Emily. And now I need to report to Charlotte, and then that will be that. That wasn't where my character is facing, which way the camera is facing, which way my character is facing.
They're all around you!
Good evening, old chap. Are you all right?
I won't lie to you, Johnny. I'm not a well man.
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
Well, I've discovered he's quite versed in occult knowledge. So I wrote him a letter asking him to finance my research about vampires. He never responded.
Tell me what you have discovered about vampires, Clarence.
They've always
Yes, Clarence.
If you search for long enough, you realize others know about these devils too. I'm not alone.
No, you're not alone.
Have you shared your research with anybody else?
No. But I've published my leaflets all across the city, hoping that someday someone will realize I'm printing the truth.
Have you shared your research with anyone? No, but I've printed my leaflets all over town. I take it the leaflets just said, vampires are real, with no research in them whatsoever.
What do you mean you're not alone? Who have you met?
The Guard of Priwen. The Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole. Ichabod Throgmorton. Those names always pop up when you dig deep enough.
Have you spoken with any of them?
No. With the quarantine, it's almost impossible to leave the West End. But as a doctor, maybe you could, Johnny.
Are you asking me to help you prove the existence of vampires, Clarence?
Yes, Johnny. Please.
Show me fangs.
Information you can find about vampires.
Show me fangs. Go on. Go on.
You're the only friend I have left. I need you.
Oh, man.
How is your wife, Venus?
We've spent so much time away from each other. And so many things have happened.
But you're alive. You returned.
But you're alive, man. You're alive.
Soldiers can say the same.
Believe me, it's not quite that simple. Unlike you, I'm not the man I used to be.
Is there trouble at home?
Is everything all right at home? Surely Venus was relieved to see you return from France in one piece.
Have you forgot what people are like in this part of town, Johnny? Venus fears for our family reputation. Now her husband has become the village idiot.
Aww. It's true. But I mean, you're not an idiot, you're right. It's just, I can't tell you are, and it's upsetting.
You need some rest, Clarence. You should try to sleep.
Right, let's find, where is she? There she is, back on her corner again.
Women's right to...
Good evening, Miss Ashbury.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed.
Oh, I found you, mate.
I have found out what happened to your friend, Emily.
I can handle the truth. There's no need to hide the bloody details.
Your friend was planning to become a vampire. She thought she'd met an honest one and made a deal with him. Unfortunately, Emily did not survive the process.
My mother told me many times about the risks of being turned. I often suspected she exaggerated the danger to avoid me being tempted.
No, the risk is real. Have you any idea what a body has to endure? To become an organism entirely consumed by its need to process and recombine blood?
I should never have talked to Emily about vampires. I never thought she'd actually try it without me. Thank you, sir. Here, take this for your discretion.
Well, thank you very much. Oh, a legendary steak. Nice. You got any more? No.
Goodbye, Charlotte.
Bye.
Give my best regards to your mother.
She's been quite...
Okay, let's see what the steak is that I got. Perfect Priwen steak. Charlotte steak. Carved from the strongest ironwood. 10 and 28, 10 and 30. Go to Dave's done. Enhanced handling, decreases stamina, decreased stamina. To be fair, decreased stamina is kinda good on the steaks. probably sell that though, because like the steak that I've got is just as good, to be fair. Right, where's the nearest hidey hole? Right there. How do I get into it?
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
Okay, so where's the hideout around here?
Sir, see them fancy clothes? This one's a top! Filthy piece of shit!
That's not very nice. I mean, did nobody teach you manners? Ah man, I thought I was fine after that. Swoosh! How do I get to my little hideaway again? It's around here somewhere. There we go. Oh, she's home. Ah, no, she's a decent feminist. Okay, so he got sick, she got sick, something happened. This area isn't doing too bad. Public hospitals now, like, oh, everyone's sick. This place has stayed the same. Okay, well, thank you everybody for coming out tonight, this evening, this afternoon, whenever. It's been funsies. City will be starting streaming again soon. She's been a day of streams today for your entertainment pleasure. So hop on over to White Sith Mail's channel and give him some love. And I shall speak to all the peoples later. Bye bye.